Alright, man, as all of you know, in the Saints' last game, we got to see Spencer Rattler come in the second half. Earlier on in the season, we of course saw him get to play some, and he didn't play the greatest football. But in this second half against the Commanders, he actually played really good, and he was one of the main reasons why the Saints were able to come back and almost win this football game. He made a lot of big-time throws with the big arm that he has. So what I wanted to do in this video is go into that second half and really watch and see how he was able to have success, because if he can continue this, the Saints actually might have something in him going forward. But before we got all the way into that, I wanted to help y'all out. I just got myself a code with a pretty new app called Dabble. As you can see right here, it's an app you can download on your phone, and if you just use code LOGIC, they will give you a free $25 to start with that you can literally use for anything. Right here you can see I had all of these overs, and they all ended up hitting, and I turned my free $25 into $500, which is pretty ridiculous. You can do the same thing. You can either use my code LOGIC whenever you sign up in the app. You can use the QR code on the screen. Just scan it. It'll take you to the link to get the code and get the free $25. Or you can just use the first link in the description. All three of those ways work. You can use any one that you want. And then if I were you, I would just go bet on my favorite team, what I thought was going to happen, and try to turn that 25 into whatever you can. I really just wanted to show you all this because I appreciate you watching my videos. Go get your free 25. Like I said, use the code LOGIC in the app when you sign up. Scan the QR code and click the link that it takes you to, or just go down and use the first link in the description. Any of those three ways work, but that's the only way you can get the free 25. Alright, so now that we've got that out the way, let's go ahead and jump straight into Spencer Rattler's film. On the first play here, all we're going to run is we're going to get Dante Pettis in motion. He's going to come across, and all we got is MVS running a deep post this seam route to clear out. You have Pettis coming behind him on a deep dig, and then you have Kamara running an out and then returning in. So you literally just read this high to low here. On the other side of the field, you also have a smash concept, so a corner with a chip and a flat underneath it. So you can pick whichever side you want. If you pick this side down at the bottom where they're running smash, read this guy. If he backs up with the corner, then you take this. If he drives down the flat, then you take this. But up here on the top of the screen, you just high-low, dig, down to return, and you're going to see Spencer Rattler do that. So watch him right here. He's going to take his drop. He's going to get his eyes over to the right side of the field because that's what he wants to read. So what's he look at? Boom. Look at Bobby Wagner. What's he doing? Is he extending down and out with Kamara, or is he dropping back underneath this dig? Obviously, he's running with Kamara, so you know you have a window on this dig right here. You just got to get it out on time. You have a good pocket. Trust your protection and rip that football. Rip! Right as he's coming out of his break. Obviously leaves it a little bit behind him, but great job going up and catching that ball, and it leads to a first down on 3rd and long. Rattler obviously isn't going to be perfect right when he gets in the game. He's probably a little bit cold. Isn't comfortable yet, but right here, he still delivers that football where it needs to go. It's just a little bit behind him, but still, great read, great decision, and it leads to a first down. Next play here, and all the Saints are going to run is they're going to motion Kamara out. He's going to get out and kind of just settle right in this area. You have a deep out route here with a deep pylon route on top of it, so you have a levels concept on this side of the field, and then on the back side, you just have a deep post. But right here, what Spencer Rattler is going to see is that the Commanders drop into a cover 2. So this guy drifts out into a deep half. This guy drifts over here into a deep half. Both corners are in the flat. So what's that mean? You have one linebacker in the middle of the field with a post running over the top of him. So Rattler sees that cover 2. He realizes that he should have this window if he throws it on time. And he trusts it, and he's aggressive. And man, it was a close throw, but he fits it in an extremely tight window. So watch it. Hits the top of his drop, has to step up because he's getting pressure from the backside. Great job feeling that and stepping up into your pocket. And as he steps up, he realizes it's cover 2. He rips that football with pressure in his face, and it's literally right on the money. Obviously, a great catch right there by MVS, but at the same time, the throw was great, and it got there before MVS got hit. Step up, got pressure in your face, throw that football, right on. I mean, you can't put that ball any more perfect. Obviously, maybe get that ball a little bit earlier, but still a huge play to get them inside the 20. Next play here, man, and this isn't really much to do with Spencer Rattler, but I love this play call, and I wanted to show it to you because it really is what sparked this offense to turn it around. All the Saints are going to run is a quick, come out here, act like you're blocking, act like you're running a screen out here, but really, in reality, they have Kamara running up the sideline on like a rail route, and they had this tight end coming up the seam right here. So all Rattler's going to do is take his drop, throw it to this screen. They're acting like they're setting up a screen. You're going to see everybody come out and block this way. But in reality, he's just reading this. 1 here, 2 to here. Really simple. So watch this play work out to perfection. Rattler, snap the football, get it out there to him quick. Looks like screen, screen, screen. You can see everybody is flowing this way, flowing this way, flowing this way, flowing this way. And what's that mean? It means the Kamara can come up, act like he's blocking for a second, and then get out on that rail route. And he should have a step because this guy fell for the screen. So watch it here. MVS looks at his 1. Obviously, that is covered up. Good job by the Commanders covering that. But what you don't have is this right here covered up. So what ends up happening? MVS chunks that football and actually puts it right on the money for a touchdown. Outstanding play call, outstanding design, and it worked out to perfection. So watch from the back angle right here, full speed. Get the motion, get everybody flowing to the left of the screen. Flow, flow, flow. 1, it's not there. 2, it's there. Ball. Great job. Touchdown, Saints. Next play here, man, and all the Saints are going to do is they're going to get a deep play action here, and all they're doing is running a deep corner post, so corner here, and then a post getting across the field. That's Rattler's 1, and then they also have a short crosser coming underneath it as their number 2. So Rattler is going to get the play action. He's going to roll out this way to try to get everybody's eyes looking to the left. And then he's going to try to hit this post on the other side of the field. Obviously, the Saints play caller knows that Rattler has the arm strength to do this. But sadly, the play doesn't end up working out. The tight end isn't really open. So Rattler's going to have to come to his 2. And that's not really open either. You see Rattler trying to throw that. He sets up. It's not really there. It's kind of covered up. So Rattler comes to his 2. It's also not there. So now you got to buy time and try to make something happen. And what I love about Rattler is that he is able to do that. He breaks a tackle. As he's getting hit, he flicks that football out to his tight end who released on a little delay, and it leads to a massive gain. This is something that Derek Carr isn't going to give you or Jake Haener, and I really, really love to see it. So watch it right here. Get the play action. Boom. Rattler's eyes on that number 1. Obviously, that's not there down the field. Get your eyes on your 2. That's not there either. Got to buy time. Make somebody miss. You see the delay open. Flick it out there as you're getting hit. And it leads to a big gain. Great job. Next play here, man. And once again, Spencer Rattler does an amazing job. What you're going to see the Saints run here is a slant from the tight end. They have a route from the running back coming across the slant here. So this is kind of like a mesh-ish concept. Not exactly mesh, but kind of similar. But what you're going to see happen is this guy blitzes. So if he blitzes, you know you got to get the ball out quick. And what I love about Rattler is he uses this slant right here to replace that blitz. You know if you can get this slant into this area, it's going to be open because this guy right here is leaving that area. So if you can get the ball here, that's obviously great. But if not, you also have the running back coming across, like I said, with a dig on top of it as your number 3. But what you're going to see Rattler do here is you're going to see that pressure come. Boom. He knows where he's getting the ball right now. Look at that window. That guy left that window open, like I said, and look at it. There it is. Throw it in there if you can. As he has pressure around him, he rips that football, takes a hit, but still puts it out there for a nice gain. Love to see it. Recognize the blitz. Get the ball out fast into your guys' hands. Just an outstanding job. So watch it here once again. Rattler walks up to the line of scrimmage, gets the motion. He sees Luvu coming. And right when he sees that, he knows he can replace it with the slant. Ball. Great job. Now, what I love about this so much is watch Rattler's eyes right here. He's not just going to look straight at that slant. He's going to look over here this way first to pull that you can't see on the screen right now out. And what that does is it opens up that window even more. He knows where he wants to go with the football. He's not reading anything on the other side of the field, but watch his eyes. He's looking over there, makes somebody extend, and what's that do? Opens this window up so he can rip it in there right on the money and get that huge gain. Great job. Next play here, man, and once again, another amazing job by Rattler. All the Saints are going to run is a high-low concept. We have a clear out right here, and MVS does a great job of doing that, running off the ball as hard as he can to clear out, and then you have a dig on top of it, and you have your running back coming out on a return route underneath it. So you literally just read this, high to low here. The play caller is making it super simple for Rattler, and I love these type of play calls. So watch what Rattler reads out right here. Snap the football. Get your eyes over there. What's happening? Obviously, you can see Bobby Wagner is coming down on the running back that's running that return. So what's that leave open? A massive window for this dig. You just got to get it out on time. Rattler sees it, and what's he do? Hits that back foot, rips it right on the money, and it leads to another huge, huge gain. I mean, this is pretty high-level stuff. He's throwing a deep dig down the field. This is what you need to be able to do as an NFL quarterback. And Rattler does it right here with a lot of ease. So watch it here once again. Watch Rattler's eyes. They're going to go straight on that flat player that sticks down the running back. It's a high-low. Obviously, the dig is there. Rip it right over Frankie Louvu's hand. The exact amount of touch that you got to put on that, and it leads to a huge, huge chunk. Move the chains. Next play here, we're running hurry up. We're trying to get the ball out of our hands fast and get out of bounds. So just take what the defense gives you and keep the chains moving. There's 1 minute left. We got to go score to try to win this football game. And all the Saints are going to run right here is double out. Both sides, out, out. Rattler can choose whichever side he wants. And whichever side he ends up choosing, you just read it 1 to 2. So if he chooses the bottom, it'll be 1 to 2. If he chooses the top, 1 to 2. Same difference, but this time he's going to choose the bottom of the screen. And what do you see right here? When he snaps the football, this DB is playing off, and right at the snap, he also backpedals, so you know you have it all day. Get it out there, put it out in front of him, and let him get out of bounds. We'll take 7 yards every single time, and the clock stopped. So you can see right here from the back angle, they were hurrying up, trying to get to the line of scrimmage fast. And what you're going to see Rattler do is he sees the coverage, he sees they're playing off. We'll take it all day. Snap the football, get it out there, quick game, round the money. Take what the defense gives you. Next play here, man, and once again, Spencer Rattler uses his eyes to move a defender to get someone open. All the Saints are going to run is up top. They have a deep out with a flat from the running back underneath it. So if you want to read this side up here, you can. But Rattler right here kind of knows where he wants to go pre-snap. He has his tight end coming up and settling in the middle of the field, and this is the ball that he wants to throw. All he has to do is make sure that neither one of these guys get underneath it, and it should be there right in the middle. So what's Rattler do? He uses his eyes to look out here to the outside. It moves Wagner a little bit to the left, and that opens this up, and Rattler rips it in there. So what I want you to do is watch his eyes right here. Snap the football. His eyes get out there. What's that do to Bobby Wagner? You can see him extending. Then he gets his eyes right in the middle of the field, rips that football for a nice gain to keep the chains moving once again, puts them in a great position to score with not much time left. So watch from the back angle here, watch Rattler's eyes. I'm going to put it in slow motion. He's looking out there, but he really knows where he wants to go. Pop your eyes back inside when Bobby extends and put it right on your guy. Great job. Next play here, man, and this play is a little bit complicated. The Saints were obviously hurrying, and I don't think the play worked out exactly how they wanted it to, but all it looked like they're running is a go up top with a flat, with a go here, crosser here, and then they have the tight end chipping and then getting up and kind of settling in an open grass spot, whatever he can find. What Rattler reads here, it looks to me like he's reading 1 to this go, and then 2 to this crosser coming across, and then 3 to his tight end on the delay. And Rattler does a good job. Nothing's really open. He looks out there, doesn't like it, comes to the crosser, doesn't like that either. Then he gets his eyes on his delay, he sees it, rips it to him, and then the tight end does a great job of getting some extra yardage after the catch to put him right on the 1 yard line. So watch it right here. Snap the football. Get your eyes over there. Not there. Crosser. Not there. Get your eyes on your delay. It's there. Rip it. Great job. Put you in a great position. And then, man, right after that, we get a play call that I absolutely love. All the Saints are going to run is they're going to get this guy in motion across the field. He's literally just a decoy trying to get these guys to bump this way and really trying to get these two guys to bump over, because what we're going to run is a flat from our tight end with an out on top of it. The idea of this is for this receiver to get in the way of the guy that's guarding the flat. So whoever ends up guarding this flat, his job is to try to kind of run in his way as he gets in his out, because we want this guy to get open. But if he's not open, then you come to your out as your 2, and then you also have a crosser coming across the field as your number 3. But what I want you to watch happen here is this play work out exactly how it's supposed to. So Cedrick Wilson comes off the line of scrimmage, and as you can see, he attacks this guy, gets in his way before he gets into the out, and what's that do? It leaves a small amount of space for this tight end to run into, and all Rattler has to do is put it out in front of him. That's exactly what he does, and it's a touchdown for the Saints. Great play call, great execution. Watch it one more time from this angle. Rattler trusts it, he sees it, he rips it, and they score a touchdown to go down 1 point. Great job. And then, man, on the 2-point conversion to try to win it all the Saints are going to run is they have Spencer Rattler rolling out here to a go and an out with a crosser coming across. I like the idea of rolling him out, give him the option to run the football too if he can, but sadly right here, the play just doesn't really work out too well. I will say that I think Rattler probably should see this out right here and be throwing the football now. He probably should be putting this ball out here right now. I think he holds on to it too long. He's scared, doesn't want to risk it. But if he gets that football out now, it probably does end up being converted. But instead, he holds on to it, throws it a little bit late, and that allows this DB to come in and get in the mix. And obviously, too congested, a little bit of a bad throw, and they don't get it. But overall, man, I do think Rattler did a great job in this game. He brought him all the way back, almost to winning. And in a normal game, if the Saints weren't or didn't have as bad of a record as they did, they probably would have just kicked the extra point and went to overtime. But overall, I loved what I saw out of Rattler. Let me know what you think and what you thought of Rattler in the comments below. And until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next video.